Alright, hey guys. Day 6 of recording myself until the end of the year of 2025. Today it's August 4th and we're actually here in the village and I'll show you the view over here. It's amazing. I've taken like this week to come here and work a bit and also have some family time together, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. I'll show you the view and it's been pretty exciting. I haven't been recording a lot, but look, amazing. You can see there, but there's water over there. Pretty amazing and pretty peaceful. Yes, I'll just take a walk. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day so far. It's already like 4 p.m. So yeah, it's like post-lunch, but I had a quite productive morning. We woke up 8 a.m. and started doing some work. And yeah, it's been great so far. Everything on all the paths that I have ahead of me is going quite well. So on Sonnen side, one of the clients that I work for, SEO, actually getting some good commissions there for the organic clients. So it's working pretty well on that side. And also, I just got like my first customer meeting or lead meeting for the new business that I am starting, which is SEO for insurance agencies in the United States. So yeah, I already got my first meeting booked, scheduled. It's still a bit far ahead, like in 2 weeks almost. But yeah, it already put me some pressure, and I can start like preparing and doing everything. I already have a bunch of products and I already know how to provide the service, but I basically want to create this SEO agency specialized for insurance agencies in the United States, which is the same customer segment as the client that I work for. So I already know how to do this B2B SEO. So yeah, it's been some pretty good days here, and I'll still be here like for 6 or 7 days, and it's always great to be here with the nature, and this is something that I really want to do more and more, like having the possibility to come here and work in a place full of nature. And it's super odd, like in Portugal and even but here is even hotter. We are like in the middle of Portugal, and yeah, I just love going to the beaches on the river. I just wanted to give you the heads up, the accountability as well. Everything is going pretty nicely. Yesterday I started reading the new book, Psycho-Cybernetics, and I've also been like watching this YouTuber that just popped on my recommendation page, which is like a young kid, 20 years old, called Hudson Cooper. I think he's like from LA or Miami or something, or Malibu. I think he lives in Malibu, and he talks a lot about this idea of your self-image and the law of detachment and the law of attraction. And I'm really binge watching those kinds of videos, and I'm starting to get a new, I guess, self-image and also understanding better these tools that we have regarding like the law of detachment and the law of attraction. And damn, this is really beautiful. I've actually never been here on this part. Yeah, most of the buildings, as you can see, are pretty destroyed. But yeah, it's still so beautiful and so peaceful. Can only hear like the bees and mosquitoes. Look at this. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, law of detachment and attraction is something that I'm really trying to get more knowledge about. And this book, the Psycho-Cybernetics, is really about that, about your self-image and how really with your mind you can do it's mostly about how your mind is limits your beliefs. And I guess I was much more limited before mentally, and just like the thing of quitting my job, the action of quitting my job and pursuing something by myself, like going into the unknown, recording videos to YouTube without telling anybody and just posting consistently, makes me think that my limits are a bit expanded, but I still want to expand much more these limits and maximize the way I think. And I really like to read these kinds of book and get more knowledge on everything. Like one of the things that I read or listen more is about self-help. I had like that era, but it was like probably like 5 or 6 years ago. Last 2 years I actually have read little or small amount of books, but I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, like Huberman. I really like Huberman. And it's funny because earlier this year I was in LA, in Los Angeles, like for the first time. I spent there like the last 2 weeks of my time in the United States, and I literally bumped into Huberman on a Friday night, 7 p.m., dark already, like near Venice Beach, and I was just so mesmerized that I didn't ask for a photo because I just stuttered too much, But it's such a coincidence because it was really Huberman, and I know for a fact because of the stories, and he was working out on Gold's Gym on Venice Beach. But it's just such a coincidence. And at that time, I also felt a bit like, I don't know how to explain, but I felt like some sort of regret. And I felt that at that point in time, that was some sort of sign. And I felt so bad with the regret, like, fuck, I should have talked with him, with Huberman, and asked for a photo or told him or something. I mean, maybe the photo didn't matter, but they just tell him that he actually influenced my life so much in terms of the rituals that I do, the things that I eat, the things that I buy. I pre-ordered his protocols book that is coming out in May. Yeah, there's just so much things that Huberman influenced my life, and just that moment of the regret made me think about, damn, like I really hate this feeling of regret. But it also made me feel a bit about what regret is like. So yeah, I definitely want to minimize my regrets. That's why I'm doing this solo journey, and also documenting. I feel that you might regret in the future if you don't document your life properly. It's interesting because we live in this era that we might be the last generation, or basically the first generation, to have things documented. Because your parents, your grandparents didn't document stuff, right? Didn't have these like videos. Maybe they could have if they were very far ahead. But in general, a lot of people won't document. Of course, we have a lot of photos and videos. But I think it's pretty cool to think that someday, maybe not even in the far future, like someone will recreate a movie or will even with AI generate something with the videos that I'm posting. And yeah, I think that you also might regret a bit of not documenting, but yeah, we can see the future, so there's also a possibility of regretting of recording and posting, but I guess the trade-off is very worth it. I'm just here rambling about everything. But yeah, I just wanted to give you this update. Life is going pretty damn good. I just had 3 days in a row of commissions, and I've never had like a commission-based job or work, and it just makes me, it just boosts my dopamine so much that I might like end up changing to a sales role, or just completely changing the way I work, even in SEO, to a more like win-win situation, which is much more result-based. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing that if your results are good, that you can be rewarded for that. And I'm really a pro of meritocracy. So it's pretty cool that nowadays that you can have a job that rewards your output. And ideally, all of the jobs in the world will be like that, but it's very hard also to create the proper incentives. So yeah, I think this is the video. August 4, 2025. It's like almost 1 month or something after I quit my job. I really don't plan to have a regular job anymore in my life. Maybe that happens, I don't know, but for now I don't plan on it. I want to have a free life, but also ownership of my life. You know, like if I fuck up, I will of course get punished. But if I get good results, I also want to be rewarded. I want to manage my time, manage my life, and I encourage you to do as well. But of course, if you also want to just work for somebody else and have more of a chill life and have like a good 9 to 5 and a more like stable life, which is for sure a more stable life, you are obviously the hero of your own life, right? You take the shots. I just feel that at this age I really should take the leap here and just embrace the full risk and at least live a exciting life where I am the main character, at least, of my life. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video and see you tomorrow.